We are back with recruiter guy Bill Humbert. Right now, unfortunately, many people are finding themselves out of work or their hours have been cut drastically and they're needing to add additional jobs to make ends meet. What if you're over 50 and finding yourself in this position? Well, Bill has some great advice for you today. Thanks for joining us, Bill.
Christine, thank you.
So if someone finds themselves out of work, they're over 50 years old, what can they do?
You know, it's funny you ask. Today at 11 a.m., I am coaching a gentleman for the first time who's 66 years old and looking for a job. So the first thing they should do is, at least this is my suggestion, is make a list of everything that they do well, both professionally and personally. And take it down to even the smallest little piece, like I keep a well-ordered desk drawer, or here in Park City on my personal list, I make the best spaghetti in Park City. So that means nobody else can have that on their list. And the reason I know that is my wife of almost 47 years, Linda, tells me that's the case. So make a list of everything that you do well, both personally and professionally, and use a 26-line legal sheet and fill up every single line.
You know, when you are older and you're looking for a job and you're competing against people that are just fresh out of college, sometimes you feel overqualified. What can you do to really enhance all of these skills that you mentioned, but at the same time not come into an interview or go into applying for a job feeling like they're going to not like your experience because it's too much?
So yeah, that's a valid point, and a lot of people are afraid of that based on the coaching that I've done. You know, first of all, there are some things that are out of your control, and you have to face that. And if it's out of your control, don't worry about it. So what I suggest is you take that list and then you build stories that demonstrate those skills, those attributes, and that experience that you have. And all of that together provides the company a much better view of who you are. They're not going to talk to a person with 30 years of experience if they're looking for a college recruit.
So what can you do? You're making this list, you're creating these stories, you want to make sure you're getting the right job for you, not wasting any time. What are those next steps?
The next step is to make a list. So networking has been shown by the career transition companies like Waldron HR, Lee Hecht Harrison, Wright, and I can go on and on over the last 45 years. And they found that consistently 74 to 76% of all jobs are filled through networking. That means the next step is to create a list of 500 people that you know, either former coworkers, family, friends, it doesn't matter. List of 500 people, your LinkedIn connections, that could be a 500 names already. And then the next metric that's important is if you only talk to 2 networking contacts per week, it will take you 1 year to find a job. If you network with 10 contacts per week, and these all have to be new every week, you'll find a job in 6 months. And if you network with 20 new contacts per week, so that's only 4 a day, you'll find a job in 90 days. And Christine, I have found that to be true time and time and time again.
You know, it's such a great point that you make, Bill, that the power of connection. When you're older, you have many contacts, you've worked with many people. So it sounds like you're just encouraging people to reach out to everyone they know, everyone they've worked with, and hopefully someone will know someone who will know someone who can help you out and find a job.
Exactly. And people want to help you. That's the important thing for people to understand. You're not intruding on their space. Of course, there's going to be somebody that's going to be ignorant, but for the most part, people want to help you. and they will. Now, the other thing is, if they do help you, you make sure that you thank them and let them know that you did find a job and it was partially due to their efforts.
And Bill, you mentioned that you are working with individuals who are currently looking for employment. What else are you doing right now? And tell me a little bit about helping people find jobs right now in this job economy.
You know, since March 15th, I've helped 11 people that I've coached find new jobs, and they've received offers. 7 of them received offers where they were making more than what they were making previously. One of them accepted an offer here in Salt Lake, and she received an offer that was 30% higher than what she was making previously. And she was not out of work. She was looking for a new job. And if they pay the bonus, and at this point that's probably not going to happen, but if they do pay the bonus, she'll make 40% more than she was making before. So there are good jobs out there. It's just a matter of getting going and get rid of the grieving process that everybody goes through and get close to acceptance and work really hard, network like crazy, and you'll find a job.
So, Bill, it sounds like I'm hearing don't give up. Just keep trying. Don't stop looking. There's something out there for you.
Exactly, Christine. There is always a job out there. It may be tough. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be tough. But if you're persistent, you're resilient, you'll find that job.
Bill, how can we find out more about you, your books, and everything that you're doing to help individuals here locally and really all across the country?
So, Christine, my website is RecruiterGuy.com. I currently am writing 3 blogs per week. Tuesday is Talent Attraction Tuesday, and these are focused towards corporations and their recruiting efforts. And then Friday, I write 2 blogs, one that's going to go about another month, and that's for recent college graduates on how to find a job. And then the other job search Friday is for professionals who are looking for a job, and that will continue through the rest of the year. So that'll be every Friday.
Well, Bill, it's great to check in with you. Thank you so much for your encouragement. I know you're helping anyone, regardless of age, have that encouragement, have that confidence to find a job even during tough times such as right now. So I appreciate you taking the time to talk with us today.
Thank you, Christine. It's always a pleasure to come on and speak with you.
All right, we have more coming up on this Business Wednesday. Stay tuned. You don't want to miss out. We'll be right back.